Hello and welcome to Justice and Amber's upgrades for our meals app. We had three endeavors for this assignment. The first one was creating a history page. And so right now we have a history right here. So it shows one right now, it's just spaghetti, and we also had it in favorites as well. So if you click it and you clear it from both, even though the icon doesn't change, if you go out again and of course switch over because it did not update on delete, I was hoping it would, so that's maybe for next assignment. But as you can see, it does clear. One other thing I tried to implement was a new filter like history. So it'll hide meals that you've already actually done. So originally, if I was supposed to save it, I'm supposed to go out and all the meals right now would be there. But it treats every meal as if we'd done it already. So yeah, that is also a work in progress.
Another upgrade that we did was the search feature, where if you want to search a certain meal item, you want to search burger, you can click on it and you'll be able to see the ingredients and the menu for the steps. But due to computer issues, there wasn't time to reach that point.
Yeah, so we'll now go over the approaches that we took. The first one was for the history. It was very similar into adding a new screen for that. A lot of it was just copy paste and making sure it was referencing the right list so that when you added it to the history list, it won't interfere with the favorites list and so on. It wasn't all just that way because I had to refactor a couple functions so that everywhere that you were past favorites, you could also be past history, even if you weren't using that, like when you're clicking on the favorites or history button. As for the filters, it was added as another switch in that sidebar there, and that was in, I believe, main. Yes. And so it started out supposed to be false, and then change accordingly. The bump that I hit with that was that we had to hard code some of these, and I wanted history to start out to be false. Well, it's false for all, but while debugging, this was true. And so that we could find all of them, but it turns out I couldn't quite get it to work.
So for the search feature, in the categories file, I added an action widget or icon button, and that on press custom search delegate would actually do the searching. And so I added a whole file in custom search. You start out as an empty query, and in build result, it'll actually search in the list the dummy meal, and if it was to contain that title, it will pop up. So the result that it didn't work was the popping up the whole entire meal item. So this part didn't quite we didn't get it to work.
Yeah, so that is our whole presentation for our upgrades for our meals app.